Hi, welcome to Trading with TK, teaching you to turn ideas into money. We're at www.tradingwithtk.com, and thank God it's Friday, TGIF, and it's May 16th. And market acted well, so well, closed right on the highs of the day. I just can't say enough nice things about the market. What kind of a week did we have? Well, I think it was a week we all learned some new lessons about technical analysis, or relearned some lessons that we had learned once before. And I think it was also a week where we all made some money. So, good week, win-win week, double win. Okay, enough patting ourselves on the back. What's next? That's always in this business. What's next? Okay, I think I have the answer. So hang around our final segment when we look at our major indexes, and I'll show you where they're going. Okay, and what else have I got? I've got another idea for you for Monday morning. And we'll take a look at the stock we bought today, EMKR. Pull right down to support, 780, and close almost on the high of the day. I thought it acted really, really well. Okay, so without further ado, the stock for Monday morning is going to be MRVC. So in just a moment, we're going to take a look at this chart, and I'll show you how we're going to turn this idea into some money. Now, don't go away. I'll be right back. All right, we're going to be looking at a daily bar chart of MRVC. I have it zoomed out pretty far because I need to do that to show you where my target is. It's so far away. Let me run through the stats first. This is a call on the long side. I'll be looking to buy this stock somewhere around the $1.70 area, give or take a nickel, because it's already broken out of this pattern. Usually when they break out, they don't hang around very long. So I'm going to be looking to buy this probably first thing in the morning. Okay, so we're looking to buy it around $1.70, and my target is up here, the old high, which is $4.40. Now I have a little history in this stock. I'm going to take you through it. Back over here in this pattern right in here, when it broke out above that high right here is when I bought it, and I held it all the way up through here. My target was always this top end. I didn't know exactly where, but some guy who has a TV show on CNBC, a nightly show, is kind of an emotional guy. I'm not going to mention any names, but one night he came out with a major buy recommendation right here in the stock, and I knew that was my cue to sell. And out I went at 440. Well, it's back down here, and the other thing I need to say is that I find myself on the opposite ends of a lot of this guy's calls. That's all I'm going to say about that. Okay, now we're back down in here, and I want to show you what I like about this stock. So we're going to zoom back in. You're not going to be able to see the target too well, but you will be able to see this pattern I want to point out. I also need to mention that this area that this pattern is forming in, if you go back like a couple of years, it's a huge support area. So this is happening in a good spot. All right, what have we got? I've got an ascending triangle, and I have a flat top, which is part of the triangle, but I've already got the breakout. It already happened 2 days ago. Like I said, I'm only bringing one a day, so I saw this, but hopefully it didn't get away from us today, and it didn't. So I still think there's good, it's still close enough to the support area where we can buy it, especially with a target of 440. Now there might be a couple of trades along the way before we get to 440, but I will say this, the major trend of this stock will not turn down until it gets to its target. It may look wacky and weirdo, but it's going to stay in a major uptrend until it hits its target. So let me recap that. That's MRVC. This is a call on the long side, and I think we can make $2.70. A few other things I want to mention. Today's volume, 1,000,001. It usually trades 700,000 or 800,000. Today was a little extra. And for people who have trouble with these dollar stocks, think of it this way. Put a couple of zeros at the end and make believe it's 168. And it's going to 440. Look at it that way. Okay, let's take a look at the stock we bought today, EMKR. It's in here somewhere. There it is. And as you can see, I'm going to zoom in a little. As you can see, pull right back to the top of this day right here. It's the exact price, $7.80. Stopped and closed on the high of the day. So this may take a couple of weeks, but you know, it can get to 15. When this stock really gets going, this stock can roar too. Look at it here. Ooh, I think I'm off camera. Let me zoom in. This is what I'm pointing out right here, this move. So this stock has a tendency of, you know, really moving quickly when it wants to. People sending me all kinds of bad press articles about this company. So the more bad stuff I hear, the more I like the stock. That's how I operate. All right, we'll put that in our portfolio, and hopefully in a couple of weeks we'll be selling that at $15. Okay, let's take a look at the, let's go to our final segment and take a look at our major averages and see if we can't figure out where they're going. We know they're going up, but we want to know where they're going. What's the destination? Okay, this is the Dow Jones averages, and this ascending triangle is just perfect. Didn't make a new high like all the averages did, but boy, what a great looking pattern this is. This is that ascending triangle right there, and I believe next week sometime the market will be up in here. And when it gets up in here, the next time it pulls back, and it will, this will be our support area right in here. Where is it going? Well, you know, back in March, I believe I even said I believe the market's going to go test its all-high area, and that's right up here. It's the all-high area right where I have this line, and I believe the market will get there, and it looks like it's about maybe halfway or two-thirds way already there, so there's a lot more left in it, and I don't think we're going to have any kind of serious pullback or any kind of serious correction until such time we at least get to this target. Then after that, our work will get harder again. But right now, looks to me like a very easy call. This is where we're headed. All right, let's take a look at the transportation average. Now, today they closed down, but they've still got this nice, strong-looking pattern. And I believe that they're going to break out above this all-time high, and I think the transportation average are going to go into uncharted territory. That's what I think. All right, let's look at the SPYs, which represent the S&P 500, and also an ascending triangle. I drew on the lines already. Very powerful formation. You've seen them before, and you've seen how they work. And once it pops up into here next week, the next time it pulls back, this will be support. And let's take a look at the QQQs. Strongest of the group. I've been saying this for week after week after week after week. The Qs are the strongest of the group, and they continue to be. They're almost as good of an indicator as the transportation average. And that will be our support on any pullback right there, the all-high. Now, I'm not giving you the numbers where these support areas are because I'm assuming you all have computers and technical programs and you need to do a little bit of the work yourself. So you go look at exactly where that price is. I'm showing you where it is. I don't know the exact number. Anyway, that's my view of the market. Until Monday, this is TK signing off.